Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Chargers going up against the Chiefs.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports.
Came out here with
Both
yellow
teams made their
pants.
way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
You got pee-pee on your pants,
Los Angeles
cuz.
Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Still doing this shit, bro. There's 3 tight ends on first down, man.
And the drive begins here with Sims. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Come on, Larry, man. That shit don't work around here, bro.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. On play action, they'll throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
Offense,
Get
bro.
your
Go to
best
the
players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Boy, you funny.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now they run with Sims. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 44-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield.
Here comes the play
I
action
bet the
to a
offensive
flat.
lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left.
Get his ass.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing
Let
that
that
than
fucking
throwing an
PA end around
incompletion or
bullshit
even
in
worse, an interception.
Tell me how you lose that. Ugh.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A dump off to Sims. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
Entire offense, bro. It's looking cute, man.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
I love the Chiefs.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run here with Sims. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for
Oh, man,
it.
throw me this pick real quick, Sonny.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now they try the right side here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now Sims. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. On 4th down, Anthony Lynn says, let's go for 3. This just a 24-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's...
That cannot be a thing.
Taken down back shy of the 20.
You got PP on your pants, boy.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Hey, smart enough. He's starting to put his middle linebackers in the blue.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Mahomes to throw on second down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Gerald McCoy able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
All right, here we go. Watching that, Barney. All right, now, look at 56.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
That's supposed to be a big hit, bro.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Sims. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Let's go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, That's what all the guys are looking for.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Is he playing a 4-3 or a 3-4 now? Let's find out. No, I didn't pay attention. I think it's 4-3 though. He's playing 4-3.
Mahomes going to throw. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, it's Dixon. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Right back to Dixon. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4. Leaves him with options here on 2nd and just a yard.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, 2nd and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9.
Oh, look, all those players got matching shoes. That's cute, bro.
Slot man moves right. Now a handoff right side. It's Dixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
All right, now, look at 56. Here we go now. 56. Green, 39. Green. No. Check. Patriot. Hurry up. Here we go. Detroit. Back there in Philly. Here we go.
On the give, this is Dixon. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. 23 yards on the play.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now let's go. All right, now let's check that up, Philly. Here we go. Set. Blue, landing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
That's it, baby. Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. All right, here we go. 3-19. All right, watching that, Barney. Check it out. Here we go now. Watching that, Barney. Good. No, here we go. Check. Green, 3-9.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Smart man, he dropped the fucking guy in the business high.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Let's go. Green. No. Check. Patriot. Safety green. All right, here we go. Detroit. Here we go. Detroit. Green.
Trying to pound it in with Dixon. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half.
And that's not something we should underestimate because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team, helps them start their comeback.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 3-19.
Really, bro? Really? He's gonna let this go to the 2-minute warning? Come on, son.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this.
I milked this 7-point lead. Terrified. I know, bro. It's okay, man.
second down, 9 yards to go.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And now here's a carry heading left. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And
He's
it's
terrified, bro. He's fucking scared, son.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going up top. Jones, it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Julio Jones, 67 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. That was a nice little setup there off play-action for the long touchdown pass.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go, meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, try and hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great. You've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
Mahomes now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over.
I didn't say anything about the first.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
I can't pick a play.
Here comes Kansas City. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? Back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right?
Can't pick a play. What the fuck, man? This works.
They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right. And got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the sack on first down there by the defense, and now it's second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
All right, here we go. Over. Watch it now, Barney. Set. Feed. All right, now, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 41 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Cover that, man, bro.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert it, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chargers getting set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On the ground, the drive starts with Sims. Room here to run.
Got a penalty. Yep, 15 yards.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
What is game? Ah, man. Nothing I can say, man.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Second down following the run. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. And again this time to the tailback. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Again, they run with Sims. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
My body didn't matter.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first. This from 47 yards out.
This is
just outside the right upright. It's no good. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start.
And he's taken down. back at his own 7.
Why did I slide in the
The
pocket,
amount of
bro? Why
sacks
did
that
I
they've
slide
absorbed in this
pocket,
game
bro?
is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line
was so
flat
dumb.
out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That was so fucking dumb.
On second down, here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Good job.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Time running out here on the play clock. Now here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Good shit, 13. Let's go, boy.
Contact. He is knocked down hard. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
The give running right, Dixon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They stay on the ground with Dixon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And
yeah, you're going to get that. He was definitely out.
First down. So we have our first challenge of the new season. And remember, a little different this year. Gone is the hood. Now the referees, they're going to be given a tablet so that they can interact with the rules officials in New York.
And they've actually increased jobs. Someone now is responsible for the tablet all the time that brings it out to the referee, right? But we're also going to speed up things. The final call, back in Command Central in New York, they'll tell the official what the final decision is and administer it that way.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
That's not a good kick, man.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tono Passanio in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Yo, oh my God, bro.
Up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Shift together here from the D-line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking deep for Julio.
Sir.
Intercepted.
Peters, buddy.
It's intercepted.
Stop playing with that man.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and
playing
I
with
can't
that
tell
man,
you
bro.
how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Leopard. Watching that, Barney.
They'll get it to Dixon, running left. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 4, leaves them with options here on 2nd and just a yard.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. And he goes nowhere.
Bosa,
He'll lose
Bosa.
yardage back at the 17. It'll be a
Yeah,
loss of a
alone.
yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
No. Check. Patriot. Now let's go. Detroit.
Mahomes now to throw. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control
Booth, do not
to
challenge
get
that
his
shit, bro.
feet down
Thank you.
inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Fucking Bosa, you
Comes
know.
out on the hit, but they'll say
Leave
it's
me alone, Mr. Bosa.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was,
Belly.
hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Detroit. Hurry up, here we go. Green. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Hot.
Now a handoff for Dixon.
Good yards, 28. Good shit, boy.
This one up to about the 38. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Dixon. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. To throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll give it here to his running back. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
It's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher.
Damn,
5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dixon complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds.
No way he's running the ball.
Right
He's passing the ball on first down here.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
No way
now, the previous
the
drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something.
He might try to go
right
with
here,
something
right now.
underneath just to try to keep the clock moving here.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off here the 32. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. This complete to the tight end, Clay. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Mahomes now on first down.
Good shit, 86. Let's get it, point.
Kansas City.
I'll point that hole, nigga. Let's go,
That's
man.
almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Good, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch.
He might want to try to take a shot early here.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Oh, bro. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught inside.
Like what?
Play there for L.A. 61 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, Your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Now they try the right side here. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up
60-yard pass.
This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this second half has been theirs.
And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who's on his toes and doing the punching, that's the guy who's winning. And that's the way they're going at it defensively now. Much more aggressive in their calls, much more aggressive in their pursuit.
Defense showing blitz.
Here we go now.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And now here's a carry heading left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talks about sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations. If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Play clock winding down. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's caught by Treadwell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So that one will be accepted. it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion.
Come on, brother.
3rd down. And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be.
He was just standing there, bro. Tried to get a fucking snap in before the 2-minute warning, man.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one straight.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tall.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Here we go now.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
On play action, they'll throw.
Hey, baby.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's Drew Kaiser now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his
job, man. They try this game, baby.
This one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now here comes Kansas City. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The protection really holding up that time. That's what you want in the 2-minute drill, but the coverage equally as good.
Yeah, I'd say it was protection both sides, right? Get it for the quarterback, make sure he had time to throw the football, and he did. Plenty of time, but nowhere to go with it downfield. So the coverage, as you noted, terrific.
Here we go now. Boom. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Lampert. Lampert. Hurry up. No. Check. Patriot. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15.
Nigga. 5 game, homie.
All the way in.
Fuck you mean, boy?
Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the
We get that
kickoff
fucked up
now,
ass
all
kick. And we
even
get that
here
fucked
in
up
this
ass kick,
fourth
bro.
quarter. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger offense making their way back out there. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Open receiver, that's David
Dynasty
Njoku.
3. I had a
And he
Dynasty
gets this from the
fucking
midfield
3, bro.
before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And as the fourth quarter winds down here, we're all even.
And no one wants this game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
Looking to
Thank you, fucking bum! You fucking bum!
Here.
Hey, bro! Fuck you mean, nigga?
It's a pick six and a case.
To the fucking flats, buddy! When that shit count, who's out there? Me.
In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident.
Fucking go, bro.
That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before.
To the
They
flats!
knew in certain
Like a fucking
situations,
bum.
plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football,
Go, man.
get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown
Game
for themselves.
blouses, nigga. What up?
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good
Trash
return
ass,
as
huh?
he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field,
Yeah, don't
here
laugh at
comes
me, nigga.
Los Angeles.
Fuck outta here.
One possession game, time very much a factor.
Oh, hey, I just fucking
Offense
walked
handled
off
this
pick six his
situation.
ass, man.
Well, in a lot of cases, they should
Right
be
now.
somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts.
Yep.
Got to get out of bounds and keep
Yep.
the drive going.
You're
and
an
set
extra
yourself
set,
up.
buddy. Night, night.
Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
On third down. That's Sims.
Hey, night, nigga. Should have took a knee.
The 31-yard
You
line.
lost.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So
Game blouses, nigga.
comes up empty.
Nigga.
With that, the ball game is over. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Kansas City, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Check the stats, bro. They had 3 touchdowns, but I threw a pick. Oh well. Got sacked 5 times. Meh. It's the 96 overall quarterback, 5 for 11. 3 picks. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. You are trash. Trash. Yep. Titans got involved. Tyreek Hill, 2 touchdowns. Yeah. Lost my left guard for undisclosed amount of time. Breland, fucking 3 sacks. Yeah, we only had 3 sacks this game. 3 picks though. Yeet. What'd you say?